Hey there, thanks for stopping by. My name is Robert Bishop, and I got some things I'd like to tell you guys. But first, I'm going to let you know that for the last 22 years, I've been diagnosed with a bipolar 1 disorder. It's really taken me out at times, and at times it's really lifted me up. I've got to say, it's been a real roller coaster ride. It's pretty well the only words to describe it. Uh, I've been really sick at certain points in my life, and it usually came in 3 year intervals. It was like a cycle. And I would have major episodes basically every 3 years. My episodes consisted of everything from depression to anxiety to severe mania, being in hypomanic stages for long periods of time. At 3 different points in my life, I was suicidal, came very, very close to really harming myself. At times, I would harm myself and I would cut myself. There was times that I made really poor judgment calls. There was times that I just really didn't know if I was coming or going. My reality was shot and I was broken. Uh, there is a light at the end of the tunnel with this story though. Um, I decided a few years back that I was going to make a change. And the reason why I decided I was going to make a change was because I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. I realized that in order to make a change, I had to do something different than what I was doing right at that present moment. So, one thing that I discovered that was the most important thing I discovered was that I had to change my perspective on how I saw myself. I really saw myself for 22 years as being sick, and I saw myself that way, therefore, I was that way. I really couldn't change things until I changed my perspective. When I changed my perspective, it opened a whole new world for me. My recovery started to speed up. I started to feel a lot better. I got really, really well. So well that for the last 3 years, I've been what we consider bipolar free. No symptoms, no anxieties, no depressions, no ups and downs. I've lived a pretty well stable, level mood life. I can get up in the mornings, put my feet on the floor and smile, be happy that I'm living another day. When I go to bed at night, I can smile and say that I've had a good day. So to me, that is truly recovery. In the past 3 years, in my recovery, I started a nonprofit organization called Better Days Support Society. This organization supports Newfoundlanders and Labradorians, those who suffer with mental health issues and mental illnesses, 24/7. We support by holding adult support groups, youth support groups. We hold workshops each month, seminars. We're proactive in the community. I've doubled as an assist suicide trainer, and I also promote suicide awareness in the community. I teach suicide intervention courses, and as well, I am a professional suicide interventionist. I've taken what I've learned from my 22 years of being sick and decided that I was going to make some light out of it. I turned around. When I started this organization, became an assist trainer, I knew what my calling was, and that was to help other people in my same situation recover the same way I did. And since this has been on the go, I got to say, a lot of people have recovered. I've got a lot of success stories. I know a lot of people who have changed their perspective, turned their lives around, are living comfortable lives, happy with themselves, happy in their relationships, back to work, doing really well, really stable. And it was all about changing your perspective on how you see yourself. We look at ourselves when we say our perspective. Like I said, I saw myself as being sick, and we look at ourselves as being sick. Many of us who suffer with bipolar disorders and anxieties and depressions and borderline personality disorders and schizophrenia disorders, we see ourselves as being sick and we can't get past it. But the thing about it is, one step that I made when I changed my perspective, and which we do with Better Days, is how I changed my perspective was instead of saying I'm sick, I said I'm stuck. In believing that I'm stuck, I can see that I can get unstuck. So if it makes sense to you, getting stuck and then being able to get unstuck is really the key. It's called recovery. Recovery is a beautiful thing. The more we work on getting unstuck, getting out of that hole, the more we're going to recover, the quicker we're going to recover. So I hope you really enjoy the next few segments. I hope you can take away some skills. I hope you can take away some inspiration. I hope you can connect some dots, help yourself. I hope you really see how it's a connection and a combination of everything from support to medications to a healthy living routine to the correct sleep, correct diet, to dealing with our emotions, to working on getting unstuck with ourselves and letting go of those past events and situations that we have meanings and feelings attached to, and really look at yourselves and say, you know what, I can get unstuck too. So I hope you enjoy, and I'm going to leave you with our website. So I hope you pop by and visit, and it's www.betterdaysnl.org. So I hope you pop by, visit us, read some blogs, get some inspiration. There's lots of wisdoms there, lots of great blogs with some meanings to them. So please check us out. Take care.